Hey guys! So I am doing a very much requested video, and this is the first of my product review videos, so that is really exciting. I'm pretty pumped to tell you guys about different products that we love, that we don't love, why we like them, why we don't. So yeah, I'm going to try to do these every Monday. I'm going to try, we'll see how that goes. So today we are talking about the Spectra Baby USA S2 breast pump. This is what it looks like, and I will give you a close-up of this too. So that's the actual pump. These are the collection bottles and the tubes. So let's go ahead and start with the cons. And I know a lot of people start with the pros. I'm going to start with cons because I like to end on a good note. So, the cons. First off, the collection bottles, not my favorite. They are just kind of very awkward to set down, so unless they're really full, they tip over very easily. Luckily they don't really spill too much, but still it's just obnoxious that they just fall everywhere all the time. I have heard that you can make the Medela collection kit work with this pump. I haven't done it, so I don't know how, but I've heard that you can do that. Also, with the collection bottles, I feel like they're a bit cheaply made. Like all the markings on them, as you can see, you really can't see the markings anymore because they started coming off right away. So like half the time I have no idea how much I'm pumping when I am pumping. And that's not really good because you want to know how much you pumped. So the fact that the markings all wash off so easily, not my favorite. But otherwise, the rest of it's not too bad. One thing about this pump that I wish was an option, I wish that it was battery operated. This only works when it's plugged into the wall, which I was like, oh, that doesn't seem like a big deal when I bought it. But when you're exclusively pumping like I was, being able to move around and stuff while you're pumping is kind of a big deal. It just made you stay close to an outlet, and that wasn't the best. Also, the instructions that came with the pump aren't very good at all. They're very vague and confusing. I think because originally it was, I'm pretty sure this is a Korean pump originally. I think that's where it started, so I think they translated it from that to English, and it's lost in translation, some of it. But, I mean, you can get the gist of it. It's not hard to figure out. The only other thing about this pump or the collection kit that I thought was a little strange, and it might just be me, but the angle of this flange, it's a pretty steep angle. So I feel like when it's on, it's almost like you have to lean forward a little bit so it doesn't start collecting up here and like leaking out all over you. Because my nips don't point down yet. So I think the angle is a little steep, and that makes it so you have to bend forward a little bit, which kind of hurts your back at times. So I don't know, maybe that's just me. Now let's go on to the pros, which in my opinion far outweigh the cons. The first thing, and probably the most important thing that I love about this pump, is that I feel like the sucking action is a lot more realistic than any other pump that I've used. I have used the Medela Symphony, I have used the Amita Platinum. Those are both hospital grade pumps. I've used the Medela, what is it called? Pump and Style, is that what it's called? And then also another one, and I can't remember the name, as well as this, and this is by far my favorite pump. Yes, I am saying that I like this pump better than the hospital grade pumps that I have used. And that's a big statement, I know. But I just think the sucking action is a lot more realistic and comfortable. It doesn't feel like you're just being milked like a cow. It's more of like a vibrating sucking rather than just a suck. And I know that probably sounds kind of strange, but it just feels a little better and a little more realistic. Another thing that I absolutely love about this pump, like probably my favorite feature on it, is that it has a light in the handle. And when I was pumping at night, when I was exclusively pumping, having that light was the best thing ever because I could get up, hit the light button. It has two different levels of brightness, so I would put it on the lowest setting, and I could pump, change his diaper, do whatever I had to do, all with just that light. I didn't have to turn a lamp on or anything like that. It was amazing. So having that light on the pump, greatest thing ever. Another feature that I really like about this pump is the letdown mode on it. It's awesome, and you can control how intense you want the letdown mode, and then once the milk starts coming out, you change it to the regular pumping mode, and it's all just amazing, guys. Like, it's just really awesome. Another thing that I really like about this pump is I think it has a really cute design. Like, look, it looks like a little egg or something. I don't know about an egg, but whatever. It has this nice little handle, so you can pick it up and carry it around a little bit, even though you still have to be close to the wall. But even just moving it from upstairs to downstairs, doing whatever, it's easy to carry around with you. Also, this can be a single or double pump. Take one of the tubes out and put this little guy in, and only pump one side if that's what you want to do as well. So you do have options with that. Now let me go on to tell you guys the best part of this pump. How much do you think this is? Because to me, it could be worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars because it's amazing and I love it. But it's not. It's not. You know the Modelo Symphony? That's like a $2,000 pump. This I like better, and I got it on Amazon for $150, which I just got on to look to see if they still had that pricing on there. And I looked it up, and I could only find this pump for $198, but that also came with the tote and the cooler. So you do get more for another $50, about $50. So all in all, I think this is a really, really great buy. I love this pump. I would suggest it to anybody. The only thing is that I feel it is a little bit cheaply made. So whether or not it will last a long time, I can't say because I haven't used it for more than, 3 months, 3.5 months now. But I was using it multiple times a day, every single day, and it held up great. So far so good. The only thing is the collection bottles that aren't my favorite, but they do what they're supposed to do. So I love this pump. I would suggest it to anybody who's looking for a breast pump. I'm not sure if insurances cover this particular brand. I don't really know how insurance works to cover breast pumps because TRICARE didn't until just very recently. So I don't know if there's a certain kind of pump that they require you to get or whatnot, but especially if your insurance doesn't cover it and you have to buy it yourself or you just want to buy it yourself, this is great. For $150 you can get this amazing pump. I personally really like it and would really suggest it to everybody. Anyway guys, that's pretty much my review on the pump. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I can help somebody out with a good pump. Anyway guys, I will see you next Monday for my next product review. Bye guys!